Hey guys, it's Bumper. Hope you're having a great day today, and if not, hopefully I can make things a little bit brighter. And welcome to our Genshin Impact live stream. It has been a hot minute since we've streamed Genshin, and I'm so happy to be back. My goodness, I think it's been like at least a month since we last streamed Genshin. Or anything for that matter. By the way, if there's any sort of problems, please let me know with the audio or anything for that matter. Because my computer has definitely done some updates since my last stream, and it might have some wonky things and settings having happened. But we're doing some fun stuff today. We're going to be playing through both of Nahida's story quests, as well as we are going to be at some point, I don't know when, and I'm trying to see if maybe I can wait for a friend of mine, Lau, to show up, but we will be pulling for Nahida at some point during the stream. I might wait until the end of the stream to do that, but we will see what happens. But I think I would like to get started with this, since I want new content, I want stuff right now. It's been too long since I've progressed any sort of story in Genshin, so I want to do this now. And wrong button. Don't even look at my backpack, I know what swords I got. I needed to go into my quests. Alright, story quests, where is Nahida's? Alright, here we go. We can unlock that, baby. Alright, so how do I... Okay, return to quest screen, and I'll claim that extra key, thank you. But, lingering warmth, that's Nahida's quest. So, now it's time to head over to Sumeru. Man, I love this region, it's so pretty. And soon we're gonna be going to Fontaine. I can't wait to see what that looks like, since it's supposed to be like a kind of similar to Mondstadt in the sense that it's European. It should probably be French, inspired, or kind of French steampunk mixture of themes, so it's gonna look incredible. I can't wait to see what that region is gonna look like, but until then, I'm happy with Sumeru. It's probably my favorite region so far. Oh, and, whoa, straight in cutscene.
Hello, traveler. Have you ever heard of a moment of dreams?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, that sounds like some kind of sweet drink.
Kinda does, yeah.
I'm afraid not. It's the name of an event we started to hold regularly.
Okay.
Dreams have become quite the hot topic in Sumeru, and many people are excited to share the dreams they've seen at night.
Okay, then.
The same goes for me. The last time I dreamed was when I was but a little child, so I can't help but feel excited and nostalgic about dreaming again.
Oh, right, because one of the things that they Sumeru citizens prized before things got better was that they didn't dream. They were rational and logical, but now that Nahida's taken over and the sages are gone, it's encouraged again, and people in the Akasha isn't messing with people's brains and causing them to not be able to dream. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool to remind us of that.
Oh, right. Everyone's able to dream again now.
Yes, we organized an event to give everyone with new dreams a platform to freely share their experiences. And thus our event, A Moment of Dreams, was born.
Oh, that's a cute little logo. It's like a little sleepy baby with just one of those, kind of like, you're blowing a snot bubble or whatever that is, or just because you're sleeping. That's actually quite cute. I like it.
So, it's kind of like a fireside chat.
You could say that. We hear all sorts of wild and fabulous stories every day. Really, why not have a listen for yourselves?
I can understand the curiosity.
Yeah, but to us, dreaming is as normal as breathing.
Yeah, it's nothing new for us.
Wait, but if there are free drinks and snacks involved, then Paimon might consider it.
Of course you would, Paimon. Let's see, your favorite region is Inazuma. Oh, Oh, I do think it is pretty as well, but you don't want to go to Natlin? Well, it probably is going to be extremely fiery and lava-y and whatever. Or I wouldn't be surprised if we got an overheat mechanic like from Signora's boss in some areas. Because I was waiting for it to actually happen with the desert here in Sumeru, but I guess we didn't get that. But either that, or we're going to also get, I'm imagining maybe some kind of a Native American kind of theme to it, possibly, from what the Travail trailer showed us. Maybe like some kind of like Grand Canyon-ish looking stone kind of areas. I think that would be kind of cool, actually, now that I think about it.
Oh, really? So you mean you've already seen many dreams?
Yes, my dude. We weren't from here, so yeah, we can dream all we want.
But no need to get so excited. It's really nothing special.
No. We need experienced participants like you to share your experiences with dreaming.
Okay.
Please allow me to address you two as dream experts.
There are just some things that expert just doesn't seem to really go with.
Oh, expert? Paimon kinda likes it.
Okay, fine, we'll do this so that Paimon can be called an expert and be happy today.
Now you seem interested. Please, follow me to the meeting place. It won't take much of your time.
Natlin is most disappointed. You know why? Philippines-inspired not included. Philippines-inspired area would be pretty cool. Well, but I think we kind of get a little bit of that kind of stuff with, like, it's not perfectly inspired by it, but I can't remember what the one area of Inazuma is. Like, that one series of isles, kind of. My brain isn't working. I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's, like, where the Wolf Lord is? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's kind of inspired a little bit, in my opinion, but maybe I don't know enough about the Philippines to know for sure.
Rest assured, you'll find all the drinks and snacks you'd like there.
Wow, how accommodating.
Okay, sounds like we definitely have to go now, because Paimon wants snacks.
Sign us up. But wait, Paimon's getting ahead of herself again. We should see what the traveler thinks first.
Alright, we can go.
Why aren't you saying anything?
I don't really think I have a choice here.
Alright, hurry up and take us to be dream experts.
Very good. Follow me then.
I was slightly wondering if that somehow wasn't the quest,
You know
but
what's the most important part of being an expert?
what?
Well, I suppose it must be accumulating knowledge and sharing your experiences?
Nope, it's all about the title. From now on, Paimon will be known as Paimon, the Dream Expert.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Sorry to interrupt, everyone. We finally have some real dream experts joining us.
I don't even know where we teleport to, but alright.
Esteemed experts, this way, please. Ahem. Now, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them.
Okay, I'll try to do my best.
They must be dream experts from another land. Great!
Dude, you look like you need to get some sleep.
Oh, I have a question. Me first.
Alright.
No rush. Everyone, please line up and ask in an orderly fashion.
Good lord, this is funny.
Whoa, Paimon didn't expect them to be so enthusiastic.
Let's see. The Rift Hound is the Golden Wolf Lord, right? That, I couldn't remember the title of it.
My question is simple. My everyday life is very difficult, so I would like to become a slime in my dreams. How can I do that?
That's a tough one.
Oh, Paimon knows. Paimon's had this kind of dream before, so she knows a thing or two. The first time, Paimon became an animal slime. Paimon was shot by an adventurer's arrow and flew in the sky all night long.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
The second time, Paimon became a dendro slime. A group of
Sounds like it's not a very good dream.
The third time, Paimon became a cryo slime. In the end, Paimon was captured by a chef and turned into a smoothie.
It seems like she has a lot of fear of being killed or eaten. Paimon, do you want to talk about this?
And the fourth time, Paimon became a powerful Geo Slime and went to take revenge on the forest boar that used to bully Paimon.
Oddly specific.
But then the boar showed up with all of its relatives and Paimon lost again.
Okay, yeah, sounds like you definitely have some fears of dying.
Wait, why did all of your dreams end so tragically?
Because slimes are monsters, even though they look cute, they usually cause trouble and end up getting killed by adventurers. Things don't tend to end well for monsters. Believe Paimon.
I want to interrupt, but at least she's grasped the standard tropes of adventure stories.
I suppose you're right. They are monsters, after all. I just want to experience a different life, but it seems that becoming a monster would be even worse than my current life.
It's just a dream, try it out if you wanna. Not that you can really control them, most people.
Maybe I'd be happier if I became just a regular finch. Or fish.
Well, watch out, you might get eaten there too.
Looks like being an expert is way easier than Paimon imagined. Next!
Oh, it's my turn. Esteemed expert, I want to know what posture I should sleep in so I can have the same dream as the one I had last night.
This is gonna be a hard thing, because, like, recurring dreams ain't something you can really control.
Well?
Yes, please, enlighten us, esteemed expert.
Hey, you're supposed to be helping.
No, I want to see what you've come up with for this one.
First, why don't you tell Paimon about the dream you want to have again?
Oh, it's quite ordinary. I sat and chatted with my wife on a sunny day, listening to the breeze blowing through the valley.
Please don't tell me she's dead.
Why don't you just find your wife and talk with her? There's no need to wait for a dream.
I have a feeling she's dead.
Well, unfortunately, she passed away.
I knew it.
Oh, sorry. Paimon shouldn't have assumed anything.
No, it's fine. I didn't make that clear. I just want a chance to see her again.
Aww. Have you tried looking at her photos right before you fall asleep?
Yeah, it's not really about posture. What you think about right before falling asleep is probably way more important.
Oh, is that all I have to do?
Think about it. If you're the one thinking about her, and you're the one that'll be dreaming about her, then it'll be easier to connect your thoughts and dreams.
Good point. I think I remember hearing of that actually as a way to control your dreams sometimes.
You do have a point. I'll give it a try tonight. Thanks for your wise advice.
You already got some blueprints for some Inazuma weapons? Cool. The one that is probably the hardest to get in my opinion is, I can't remember which weapon it is for, but it's the one that you have to go and have random chance. It's play a random chance game, and you can only play it daily. So it's a 1 in 3 chance that you can get it each day, which is fun whenever you have luck like mine.
Oh, my turn, my turn. I want to know the name of the plant in my dream.
Okay, I'm not a botanist, but I guess I can try to help.
I want to bring the souvenir box to my room into my dream.
I dreamt of a raven flying over the wasteland last night. Does that have any kind of special meaning?
Okay, hold up. One at a time, please.
Hey, no rush! One at a time! Their questions were way too difficult. We don't actually know anything more than they do. We're just more experienced dreamers, that's all.
They didn't really care about the answers. Their vivid dreams are just really exciting to them currently, since they haven't been able to dream before now. Now then, you who got the best characters, I got a 5-star accidentally pulled. Well, the hardest artist is the spear, hard to get. That was the one I was talking about, the spear? Oh, gotcha. Are you saying you got a 5-star character? Who'd you get? Tell me, my dude. I want to celebrate with you.
You do have a point. It's more rewarding to explore and contemplate the meaning of a question than to focus on the answer itself. Right now, these people are like wanderers who've starved for 3 days and 3 nights and are desperate to replenish their energy. Any explanation they get now is like pure sustenance to them, no matter how good the explanation really is.
Yeah, I think, that's probably pretty accurate.
Oh, and now that Paimon has said that, you know who comes to mind?
Nahida.
Bingo! If she was here, she'd probably be making some similar analogy. Unfortunately, she's super busy right now and may not have time for gatherings like this.
I feel like she'd be really helpful because she could literally probably get them to have the dreams they want them to have. She would be really helpful for this. So it could be worth a shot.
Dear experts, we have another guest who would like to consult you.
But you saw how we answered all the questions just now. We're not really all that knowledgeable.
Ah, but this guest is rather special.
Okay. Nahida!
My question is, why didn't you immediately tell me about such an interesting place?
I had a feeling she'd want to be here. She would like a place devoted to talking about dreams. Oh, you got Ayaka. Good for you, Charles. She's a pretty overpowered character. I sound like I'm from the south of Silver Bumpkin. Anyway. But she's a really powerful character. She's definitely considered one of the necessary characters that everyone should have because of how good she is. Personally, I'm not going to ever get around to getting her because I feel like she would replace Kaya for me, and I love using him. He's honestly a lot more fun, to me at least, but the fact that you got her, that's a good character to get. Good for you.
Huh? Nahida? How did you get here? Interesting events like a moment of dreams don't happen every day after all. No matter how busy things are, I'd still set aside some time to check it out. Anyway, I really didn't expect to meet you here. Oh, right! If there's anyone that understands dreams, it's you! You should be able to help us answer all these questions. You're not wrong. Alright, they can ask me anything. The more interesting, the better.
This could be interesting. Guys, you can ask her whatever you want. Go ahead.
Huh? What's wrong? You were all so excited a minute ago. Why the sudden hesitation?
I think they need to build up some courage first. After all, you are the Archon. It might be a little intimidating.
Even so, it's not like I look super intimidating or anything, right?
Well, you hold a lot of power. You don't look intimidating. You're adorable, but just the power is what's intimidating.
And in terms of reputation and renown, you've also done many great things in Sumeru, yet they didn't even flinch at you.
Still not quite the same as approaching an Archon.
Alas, the interesting questions have all vanished in an instant. It appears I'm the one spoiling the fun here. I'll see myself out.
Oh no, Nahida, don't leave.
That's not true, Nahida. I don't want to get in the way of the original purpose of a moment of dreams, which is to let people gather here and freely share their marvelous dreams. Now the atmosphere here is like water poured into a container. The water is more secure and settled, but it has lost its free-flowing nature from the river.
Why? Guys, come on. Please tell her something.
I just want it to be another drop in the water, not the cold and restrictive container.
Is she doing what I think she is?
She's sulking. Hey! It's alright, everyone! No need to be shy. The Dendro Archon is really nice, so please just go ahead and ask. Otherwise, she'll leave.
All right. I'll give it a try.
Oh, it's the slime guy.
Hey, drop the nicknames, would you? Besides, I don't want to become a slime anymore. Maybe a finch or fish is more suitable for me.
I see. So you want to become a small animal in your dreams, right? Why do you think that sounds good to you?
I think if I remember correctly, he said it was because he struggles a lot.
I guess I just want to experience something different. My everyday life is nothing but the same. The sky is right above me and the ocean just over the horizon, yet I remain caged in a life of monotony.
So you want to experience something new in your dreams? Sorry. I'm getting a little confused. Why don't you seek out some new experiences in real life?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking at first.
Because if I don't work, I won't have any Mora. Sure, I don't want to be out hammering nails and cutting wood every day, but I have aging parents and young children to take care of. By the time this all dawned on me, I realized that my life has already been filled to the brim by trifling matters, and I have no more freedom.
My dude, you can always make time for things.
But if that's the case, then even if you became a flying bird or swimming fish, you will still be hammering nails and cutting wood in your dreams. The reason is you've already been caged. It doesn't matter what your physical body turns into. Your mind will still be stuck in the same predicament.
Really? That sounds pretty terrible. Then what should I do?
I don't know everything that you're going through, but how about replacing your hammer?
What?
Huh? Replacing my hammer?
That's right. Having worked for such a long time, you of all people must know what makes a good hammer.
Well, of course. A good hammer needs to be heavy enough to drive the nail in with just a couple taps, and the handle has to have a good grip to it, not too smooth. Come to think of it, I haven't replaced my current hammer in quite some time.
Well, it sounds like it gave you something different to do. Somewhat different, at least.
You should replace it. Then decorate the handle with something you like. Maybe some ornaments, fur, or hard leather wrapping. Then, write the names of your children on it.
That makes sense. I think it'd give me a good boost of energy at work.
A new sense of adventure often begins with the little things in life. You don't need to become a bird in the air or a fish in the sea. You only need to do your best in life, and all those things you cherish will become your source of happiness.
Dang, Nahida is definitely Archon of Wisdom for a reason. She's incredibly smart.
Yes, I get it now. This is a real eye-opener for me. I'll go and pick out a new hammer right away. No, I should make one of my own. Thank you, Great Dendro Archon.
That's our Nahida. Only you would know how to get right to the heart of the problem.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't really understand the problem.
Well, you solved it anyway.
Huh? I gave him that advice because I once saw a worker doing the same thing. Whenever he became tired, he would look at some names on the handle of his tool. After a moment, he'd start to smile. It really surprised me at the time. My guess is that the names on the handle were of important people to him.
I think I understand. You were just drawing from a similar example.
After observation, I know this kind of behavior motivates people, but why is that?
Because you care about people?
Is it because of excitement, anticipation, or helplessness? I really don't know. And even if I could know what's going through his mind, it's still difficult to fully grasp his feelings. Oh, Paimon gets what you mean. Huh. Paimon had no idea it takes you so much effort to understand these kinds of things.
Yeah, I kind of forget about that.
That's why I was a bit nervous just now. But luckily, seeing his happy face in the end reassured me that I didn't say anything wrong. Don't mind me, though. This is just my way of learning.
Well, I'm happy to help if you ever need it.
Hey, don't forget about Paimon! Everyone knows that Paimon's also super skilled at reading people's feelings.
Sure you are, like you haven't been oblivious occasionally in the past.
Thanks, you two. That makes me feel a lot better. Let's move on to the next question, shall we?
I already asked the experts my question earlier, but I wanted to hear the Dendro Archon's response too.
I don't know if she'll have a good answer for this one.
What should I do if I want to see my deceased wife in my dreams every night?
Longing for the deceased.
Is she remembering something about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? No, she shouldn't be able to remember anymore.
Even if you keep reliving those beautiful memories, it'll only highlight the emptiness in your real life. If your wife were still alive, she certainly wouldn't want to see you like this, would she?
No, I suppose not. But our time together in my dreams is not just reliving our past together. I don't know. Maybe it's because I miss her too much. But it's really as if she had come back to life in my dreams. She even remembers each and every dream. After I wake up and then continue dreaming again later, we can pick up our conversation right where we last left off.
Sounds interesting, but it can happen.
That's really amazing. Statistically speaking, continuous dreams are extremely rare.
It's almost as if my wife has obtained a second life in my dreams. But the more vivid she appears, the emptier I feel, and the more painful it is when I wake up. I don't know whether to call it a blessing or a curse.
Yeesh. I need a hug.
Maybe all of this is rooted in your deep longing for her. Were there any unresolved matters or regrets between the two of you?
I don't know. I suppose my biggest regret is that I couldn't spend the rest of my life with her. I really felt like I was ready to move on. I wouldn't be so hesitant now if it weren't for these hyper-realistic dreams I've been having.
Huh. You know, they say that whatever's on your mind is what goes into your dreams.
Very true.
But dreams are and will forever be just dreams. We are people living in the real world.
Yeah, Nahida's got the right idea.
It's not good to be overly obsessed with dreams. All it'll do is fill up your mind and eat away at your thoughts.
Yes, I know. That's why I'm also a little disappointed in myself. I still need to take care of our child. And it's probably not good to let her see me in such a state. Anyway, thanks for your advice, Great Dendro Archon.
Poor dude.
I'm a little worried about him. I hope he can find a way to cheer up soon.
Yeah, but I feel bad for that dude. Good lord.
I think I can handle things from here. You don't need to stay here if you find it boring. You're here to have a good time after all.
No, this is interesting. Again, plus we're here for your story quest, so yeah, we need to be here anyway. But fun fact bumper, what the Dreams is inspired and based on a movie called Joseph the Dreamer. Oh, that's cool. You okay, my dude?
Are you feeling any better now?
Yes. I think the Dendro Archon made a really good point. I need to stop dwelling on my wife like this and move on with my life. Now that I think about it, my wife and I always meet at a familiar place in my dreams. I know where that place exists in reality, but it's a bit far and dangerous. I don't dare to go there on my own.
Maybe we could take you there?
But at the same time, I feel as if I should go and have a look anyway. Perhaps I'll be able to move on once I see that there's nothing there.
Sounds like a good plan. We can help you out, too.
Otherwise, I'll keep on feeling like everything is covered in a haze. Like I'm only half awake. Once I can stop dreaming about that place, I'll probably be able to get my life back together. Actually, you two are adventurers, right? If it's okay with you, could you escort me to that place?
Of course, sure. Let's go get a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it might also be a good chance for us to unwind. Even if you can't see your wife there, taking in some nice scenery will definitely help cheer you up.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Alright, go ahead and get yourself ready then.
Nahida, you want to come along for the journey? It is your quest after all. Speaking of longing for the deceased, I'd better tell Nahida about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. What? No, we're not. No, we're not supposed to do that. That is forbidden knowledge, and then we undo everything that we did. What are you thinking, Lumine? What? I'm sorry. What? I thought we already figured this out. Nahida should at least know that she once existed in this world. No, this does not sound like a good idea. Like, see, this is gonna be bad.
Are you headed off to some interesting place without telling me again?
Yes, and, well, if we want to tag along, I have nothing else to tell you.
Huh? Wait, aren't you supposed to be answering questions?
I just finished, and they really got a lot out of it. So many interesting and novel thoughts. Anyway, it looks like you're going somewhere. Why don't you take me with you?
Sure, hopefully I will not divulge any secrets.
Oh, there's no need to trouble you, Great Dendro Archon. I imagine...
No need to stand on ceremony. Besides, I wouldn't have asked to come along if I didn't have a good reason.
Sorry, my hand slipped and clicked ahead. Whoopsie.
I wanted to use this opportunity to discuss with you some things that are puzzling me right now.
Huh. I didn't know the Great Dendro Archon could become puzzled too.
Everyone's got things they wonder about.
I'm not all that different from you, you know. Alright, let's go. We can talk on the way.
I better go with her. The whole Greater Lord Rukkhadevata thing will take some explaining. No. Lumine, please listen to me right now. We do not want to undo everything we already fixed. Are we in a samsara or something? Lumine, you better not ruin this. My goodness. Lumine is going for chaotic neutral over here. My goodness. Lumine, what are you doing? Yeah, sorry about skipping before, or just, you sometimes think that, like, if you're not reading it, you think the sentence is over, or if you're not reading the subtitles, but then you're just like, oh, wait, nope, it still was supposed to be going, never mind, I messed that up, and I kind of want to get this, because I'm trying to get furniture for Primo Gems in the, you know, like, making the furniture set thing, if you know what I mean.
Get out of here! Out of the way!
Get down here! You know what, fine.
This is order.
There we go.
Let's light it up!
Cascade.
I'm gonna need as many Primo Gems as I can get for, since I'm pulling for both Nahida and Baiju.
So, you collect these?
Yes, Ayato, I do collect these. You don't have to act so disgusted about it. I collect furniture and other things. Mr. Arnar, I will talk to you another time. I still have not completed the R&R quest. I need to do that. It's just so long. Gosh darn it. Like, literally, it's 11 hours.
Do adventurers often go to places like this?
Of course, but we usually journey through far more dangerous places than this.
I guess so.
So, this is where you always meet your wife in your dreams?
Yes, for the most part. Our place is on the summit, just up ahead. When I saw her in my dreams, we didn't do anything but talk about ordinary, mundane topics. I'd tell her about our daughter, Haidar, and she always listened intently. She would also reminisce about the past with me, telling me interesting stories and cracking jokes. It feels like no matter how long we may chat, it's never enough.
Sometimes it's the little things in life that matter the most.
Absolutely.
This is the part I'm a little puzzled about. I am very familiar with dreams, and normally they lack logic and continuity.
Okay, why are we upside down?
But you said she could remember what you had told her before, right?
That's right. She always listened to me carefully in real life, and now she's doing the same in my dreams. She always surprises me with some details from our lives in the real world. The fact that she can remember such things makes me feel like she's alive.
Yeah, I can understand how you'd feel like that.
Whoa, that's pretty weird. Well, dreams are kind of weird to begin with.
However, the problem is that his dreams have too much structure and continuity. Most dreams are far more fragile than you can imagine.
Yeah, trust me. I go from, like, one dream to another a lot, and then just, like, look away for 2 seconds, if your one friend is standing in front of you, look away for 2 seconds, and they turn to a different person. It's just like, what? So yeah, definitely, she's correct about that.
For example, a loud noise outside your window in the real world could cause your dream self to get loaded into and fired out of a big cannon.
Yeah, exactly.
Another example. If you're thirsty in the real world, then you might find yourself trudging through a desert in your dream. But the appearance of your wife seems unusually stable and unaffected by any outside interference. Statistically, this should be extremely rare.
I don't understand it either. But I have no reason to suspect or reject these dreams. They're too beautiful.
Sumeru has gotten high on drugs and into dank memes right now. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. But, indeed, I agree it doesn't really feel like a cause for concern.
But I still want to figure out the how and the why. These kind of dreams are novel to me as well. That's why I want to have a look at the scene your dreams have been taking place at. Let's go. Just think of it as a nice little hike to the top of the mountain.
Well, weren't we wanting to go up there anyway? Why would we just stop here? Come on, let's go. Let's see. Come on. Is there a teleport point? Nope, just gotta run up there. That's alright. Picking up mint along the way, because I literally have 0. Oh, it's funny. Like, I used to pick up stuff all the time, and it was just like, oh, I've got enough of all this stuff. I don't need to do it every time I see it. And then recently, I ran out of mint, and I need it for different things. It's just like, why?
Well, he really wasn't kidding. This place definitely isn't safe.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna have to clear out some monsters.
No matter. We'll just finish them quickly.
Huh? Are you going to fight too, Nahida?
Of course. This is all part of our little trip.
Well, let's kick some butt to ski. Let's go. And oh, Nahida's gonna help. That'll definitely make things even easier.
Solidify.
Not that it already wasn't gonna be easy, but
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I see everything.
nice. Yeah, even though it's a little run down around here, it does look cozy.
Paimon wouldn't mind spending some time here every day either.
I've yet to see anything strange about this place. I do not plan to deny the power of longing. Such an intense but unquantifiable emotion could indeed have the power to organize dreams.
His wife must be a really amazing person.
Sounds like it.
Huh? Wait, where'd he go?
What?
Oh, so you are waiting for me here? Well, guess what? I've brought someone amazing with me today.
Is he daydreaming?
When the Dendro Archon said she wanted to come with me, I could hardly believe it.
Okay, he tripping.
I'll bring Haidar once I'm more familiar with the way here. She's been telling me that she really misses you.
Either he tripping or he's like sleepwalking, daydreaming, whatever you want to call it.
Huh? What's wrong with him? There's nobody there.
Wait, Minar. Don't go that way. It's dangerous.
Uh-oh, he's gonna fall. Catch him!
Luckily he didn't fall. But what was all that rambling about? He also looks like he's passed out.
Yeah, this doesn't look good. What in the world is happening?
He's in a dream now. What he said just now matches almost perfectly with the dreams he's described to us earlier.
Oh, so he fell asleep and started to have the same dream?
He fell asleep while he was standing right there and had the same dream. What?
I find it a little strange as well, but we mustn't awaken someone while they're sleepwalking. All we can do is sit here and wait.
Yeah, you don't do that. So yeah, let's just wait. You okay, dude?
Minar. Where's Minar?
You were dreaming about it again.
Oh, good! You're finally awake!
What happened?
You were sleepwalking and almost fell off a cliff.
Sleepwalking? Oh, right. It was all just a dream. The moment I reached the summit, I saw my wife, Minar, sitting there, and walked over to her. After I introduced her to you, she seemed a little flustered and started walking away. I told her to stop because of the cliff, and then she seemed to suddenly disappear. A strong wind started to blow around me and the sky grew dark. When I realized something wasn't right, I woke up.
Okay. This is strange. Is the Abyss Order doing something weird with the ley lines again, or what?
That sounds pretty wild. Maybe you were just too tired.
I don't think so. I slept a lot yesterday, and I don't feel very sleepy now.
You look sleepy.
Maybe we've affected the way his subconscious constructs dreams by following him here. Anyway, all that matters is that you woke up safe and sound.
I think I know what happened now. I'm sorry. If it weren't for you, I would have fallen.
Let's head back now. Don't come back to this place again for the time being.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could end up getting yourself hurt. Or dead.
Nahida, what's on your mind? Paimon's a little worried now.
We still don't have enough evidence to work off of, so it's hard to draw any reliable conclusions yet. But I'm concerned that Ilmon's case may not be unique to him.
What?
Oh, right! Come to think of it, there were lots of people from the event who had vivid memories of their dreams.
Maybe this phenomenon is already spreading?
Right. And not only at a moment of dreams, there may be people like this all across Sumeru.
This could be kinda bad, possibly.
We need to understand what's happening and the rate of its development as soon as possible.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's head back. Stop standing there, Ilmon. Let's go.
Come on, dude. You're not gonna listen to Nahida and you're gonna come back here, aren't you? Dude, if I have to catch you from falling off a cliff again, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, let's see. People, we need to talk about what in the world is happening with your dreams, because, you may be going cuckoo in the cabeza. Little cray-cray, whatever you want to say. How do I get up there again? Oh, right, this way. Or not. How did I get lost? I'll just jump from here.
Oh, you're back already. How'd it go?
Interesting.
We have an emergency on our hands. Please notify everyone here that while they can continue to discuss their dreams, they mustn't try to visit or recreate the locations and scenes that they have been experiencing in them.
What? All right, if that's the wish of the great Dendro Archon. But could you at least tell me what happened? You all look so serious.
It's gonna take a lot of explaining.
I see. I never knew even a dream could be so dangerous. Don't worry. I'll be sure to notify all the event participants and inform the other staff members about what has happened. Using the event registration list, I should be able to contact more people that were interested in dreams and warn them about the situation.
Thank you. That would be very helpful.
Let me confirm if all of today's participants are still here.
I don't think I saw a slime dude.
Atta has already left. It seemed that he was on his way to make a hammer, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, wait a second. Where's Katya? Has anyone seen Katya? Has she already left?
Oh, I think she already left. She said there was somewhere she wanted to go.
This could be bad. We need to move. We need to move. We need to move.
Oh no. Did she want to look for the place from her dreams too?
Oh, Zhao. Oh, hi, I just came to pop in and wish good luck for your Nahida pulls. I can't stay because of spoilers, lol. Anyway, have fun, and hope you have a nice stream. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Zhao. Sorry I didn't see your chat sooner if you're not still here, so sorry. But if you are, thank you so much. Yeah, I hope my Nahida pulls go good as well. Hopefully she comes home soon because, I need the primos for Baiju as well, but I want Nahida too.
Can you tell us where she went?
Yes, she did briefly mention it. Somewhere near Chatrakam Cave.
Alright, thank you. We'll go look for her. Please help us tell the others not to do anything reckless.
Sure thing. Who would have known things would have turned out like this?
Alright, let's see. Is someone getting into danger again? Because we need to stop that. Because we don't like bad things to happen. We don't look like it when most things happen. Because then we gotta do some saving of the butts of the people who get in trouble. And sometimes it can be a lot of trouble for us. A lot of trouble. Yep, it looks like trouble.
Look, she's sitting over there and surrounded by monsters.
Come on, let's rescue her.
Okay, time to go kick some butt again. Do 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 do.
Out the frying pan, into the fire.
Okay, might have to pull some bursts out for bad guy. Never mind, we're good.
Beginner's attacking me.
Oh, there's one more. There we go.
She seems to be in the same condition as Ilman earlier.
Yes, but luckily she hasn't been injured or jolted awake yet. Let's carefully move her somewhere safer.
See you tomorrow, Professor Aisha. Huh? Why am I back here again?
Nobody else is here. You were just dreaming just now.
Dreaming? But what about Professor Aisha? Oh, I see. It was all just a dream. Well, that makes sense. After all, it hasn't changed a single bit.
Huh? What's it?
The plant?
nearly 20 years and it still hasn't bloomed.
Well, it's a cute little plant even if it hasn't bloomed.
Does it have something to do with your dream? Please, tell us what you mean.
Sorry. I'm still feeling a little groggy. Please give me a moment here. Alright, where to start? Right, this plant. So, Professor Aisha gave me this plant just before she left. She was a good friend of my parents and my first real tutor. She was also an outstanding Amorta researcher. In addition to her extraordinary academic talents, she was also skilled in combat and would accept lots of work from the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, family friend and teacher. What now?
Oh, so you mean she's left on an adventure?
Yes. When I was about 10 years old, she told me that she must go look for the secrets of the Abyss.
Excuse me?
And that she would be gone for a long time.
What? Excuse me? Sounds like we need to look into whoever this is a bit more in the future, because they'd be looking into some sussy stuff.
I grabbed hold of her and wouldn't let go. I didn't know what the Abyss was. I just knew that she was like family to me. She hugged me, and we cried for some time until I fell asleep. When I woke up, I was already back home. She still decided to leave, but had left behind a letter for me saying that I was the person she cared for most in this world. She claimed that investigating the Abyss could help more ordinary people protect the people and things they care about. She had obtained some important evidence during her past adventures. If she didn't set off right away, she might miss the perfect opportunity.
So is she trying to take down the Abyss, or is she trying to help them? Or find out more about it?
Guess Ad Astra Abasask isn't just a slogan.
She left a seed in the letter, telling me that if it sprouted and bloomed, then she'd come back no matter what sort of risky situation she was in.
Okay. That's odd. I don't know if we want that plant to grow or if we do. But, by the way, if you didn't know, Ad Astra Abyssos means to the stars and to the abyss, if I remember correctly.
She said she looked forward to seeing me all grown up. But strangely, I've tried watering it, feeding it, everything I could think of. But I've never been able to get it to bloom. I even went to ask the Amorta researchers, and they couldn't explain it either.
May I have a look at the plant?
Of course. I was hoping the great Dendro Archon could help me solve this problem.
Let me see.
Is it dead?
Huh? We've never seen that look on Nahida's face before.
Is it dead? Could it be an expression pleading for help?
She looks a little unwell. Hold on, we'll be right back.
Is there something wrong with that plant?
What's wrong, Nahida? You can't tell what's wrong with the plant either?
No, I immediately understood what's happening with that plant. I'm just not sure if I should say it. This plant is not known to the academic world. It's a new species that our teacher managed to cultivate by some special means.
Wait, what? Wait, that brings back something from the Wind Bloom Festival. Wasn't the thing that Rhindaughter Gold, Albedo's teacher, like the thing that was attributed to her, was that a flower not of this world? Because basically she could create plants that didn't already exist. Like she could create a whole new thing with alchemy. Was Gold or Rhindaughter perhaps this person's friend that they had? I don't know about the implications of this.
Judging by its features, I can tell from the moment it sprouted it'll never be able to bloom.
It can't be.
It means that this Professor Aisha she keeps mentioning might have foreseen the danger and was prepared to never return. From my experience observing people, she would undoubtedly regard this as a brutal revelation.
Yeah.
When forced to confront such brutal truths, people may break down into tears, talk nonsense, or lose their tempers.
I don't know if we can keep the secret.
I know she has to face the truth, but at the same time, I don't want to hurt her. Tell me, what should I do?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Seems like you've already got a good idea of the feelings she might experience.
You know what? I'll tell her.
But wouldn't that mean I'm just pushing it all on you? What if she just gets angry at you instead?
I can deal with it, don't worry.
It's alright. There are all kinds of people, and the examples you observed are just the most extreme cases.
I've seen many situations like this before. There's always a way to work through it.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's go back and tell her.
These transitions are good.
Huh? It'll never bloom? But how's that possible? If a plant is unable to bloom, doesn't that mean it can't reproduce either? All that's left for it to do is slowly wither away.
It seems like that may be exactly what your teacher intended. She meant to convey a message through the plant's true nature.
Are you saying she never intended to return? Seriously? So everything she said was a lie?
Not everything, but
But she meant well. Since the separation was inevitable, she hoped that you would be able to come to grips with such a cruel parting a little later in life.
she obviously cared about you.
Yeah. Her love, care, and attention to you, all those warm moments were real.
I guess she had hoped that you could understand and respect her choice after learning the truth.
I see. Sorry, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but it's just so much to take in.
Yeah, I can see that.
The dreams are so beautiful. Yet reality is heartlessly cold. I really thought she had come back. I had so much to tell her.
I can understand your grief.
These dreams may not be as pure and beautiful as they seem. Some kind of power may be exploiting your feelings.
Really?
Yes. So with that in mind, until our investigation is completed, please return to the event and ignore any further temptations from your dreams.
I see. Thank you for rescuing me, and sorry for the trouble. Luckily, the plant didn't get hurt either. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anything left to remember her by.
Aww.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. She seems to have finally accepted the truth, but I think she'll still need a long time to come to terms with her feelings. I saw her waver the moment you mentioned love. It was almost like a gentle rain, arriving just in time to put out a fire that was about to spread.
It's because people have something called empathy.
Empathy? I see. This is valuable knowledge indeed.
This is so funny that she doesn't understand that, but I guess I can get that.
By the way, you said there may be something that's trying to exploit their feelings. Any idea what that might be?
Abyss? I don't know.
Yes. What's common between Ilmon and Katya's cases is that they've both lost someone dear to them. And now, they get to meet the people they cherish in their dreams again, and the people feel more real than anything a regular dream could hope to create. Instead of interpreting it as a result of their longing, I have to consider a more antagonistic explanation. Someone is taking advantage of their longing.
But what would the motive be? Seriously, I don't... What even would be the purpose of this?
Yeah, they're just causing these people to dream. What are they after?
This is exactly what we need to investigate. Anyway, let's pay another visit to a moment of dreams. I have a bad feeling about all this. I hope things haven't gotten any worse.
So we gotta go back there again? Alright. Okay, let's see if anybody else has decided to make some more stupid life decisions. Woo! Stupid life decisions. Oh gosh, people, don't cause any more trouble for us. I'm begging you. What? People are okay.
We're back. How's everything here?
I am so sorry, Great Dendro Archon. We're still trying to figure out how to explain the whole thing to everyone. Because of your warning, we've brought dreamers here even if they were completely unaware of the danger. But some of them have already fallen asleep, and they haven't woken up for a long time. I fear there's nothing we can do about it.
What?
A moment of dreams is just a small interest group. We don't have enough staff members to handle this.
Just as I expected. It seems my guess was correct.
It's the Dendro Archon. She's back.
What happened? Why have we been gathered here?
Many of you here have been experiencing some beautiful dreams. But I'm sorry to tell you that based on our investigation, there's some kind of conspiracy behind them. Before we learn the truth, please don't try to recreate the scenes in your dreams. Whatever you see, don't be tempted by them.
Huh? But...
I don't think it's a big deal. Aren't we just dreaming? It's not like dreams will have an effect on others.
Of course people aren't gonna listen.
We've already met 2 people who ran off to the countryside alone and got caught in dangerous situations by falling to the temptations in their dreams.
That's right! These aren't just dreams! It's serious!
Alright, I get it.
so does that mean once we have some conclusive results from the investigation, we can continue to enjoy these dreams?
Yeah, I still want to visit my sister in my dreams.
It will depend on the results of our investigation.
I'm sorry if what I'm about to say sounds a little offensive, Great Dendro Archon, but...
But what?
We had a discussion with the folks who just arrived here. In all of our dreams, we were able to reunite with people who were very close to us. They all seemed as if they were alive again, which makes us reluctant to wake up.
Yes, that's also what we've observed in our investigation.
So if the results of this investigation would mean an end to those dreams, that'd be quite cruel to us. All of us understand the danger, but perhaps you can't quite understand just how much those people mean to us. I don't think everyone will be on board with the plan to abandon these dreams for good.
Dude, your life or just maybe one extra dream? What's more important? Something that ain't even real.
Before the conclusion of the investigation, you'll at least want to meet the people in their dreams one last time and say goodbye.
We've never had such a difficult situation before. It appears that not many people are willing to cooperate.
So they still want to return to their dreams despite knowing the danger?
It's hard to clearly say who's right and who's wrong here. Everyone has their own perspectives.
That's right. Compared with these sweet and beautiful dreams, our warnings of danger are dull and emotionless. It looks like the situation will inevitably spiral out of control. The more time we waste, the more people will ignore our warnings and return to their alluring dreams.
So, what should we do?
Oh, we need to get on to the bottom of this quickly.
Seems we have to go into a dream and find out the truth for ourselves.
What?
Pedrush, is there anyone here who's experiencing a marvelous dream right now?
Let me think. Yes, this way.
Good. Please take us there.
This
What, and you
lady
didn't stop them?
refused to heed our warnings and fell asleep here a little earlier.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep? sleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach.
Wait, why did she call herself Lesser Lord Kusanali? Didn't with the Irminsul reset? With purging Rukkhadevata from the Irminsul, didn't that change that whole thing? That she's just... That there was no longer the Lesser Lord title? Wait, did she peer into our heads earlier?
You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
I don't know, maybe I'm wacky in my brain right at the moment. Where are we going? Dungeon? Come on, game. Come on. Wait, what?
What's wrong, Traveler? You look a little disoriented.
It seems this whole dream situation is getting to me too.
Really? Paimon didn't notice anything.
This is gonna be interesting.
Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I thought we would arrive at some familiar scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar place.
Whoa! So many giant plants! Even in the sky! Amazing.
And the sky is made out of water, what?
Theoretically, we should have gone straight into Debbie's dream. Things do seem to have gone a bit sideways here. Anyway, let's see if we can find any leads.
Dungeon crawling time, and oh, I still get Nahida, thank you. That's a good thing, because she is very useful. That's why I want her, because she is going to be very useful on my teams. No matter who I put her on a team with, she will be very useful for.
Boba, get them!
Cascade!
I don't know why I forgot to shield, but whatever.
Gather!
I'm going in! Nice and spicy!
Be still.
Okay, where's the next thing? Aha. Here we go. No chests around here or anything. I'm gonna go back onto that wind current, because for some reason that seems sus to my brain. For treasure chest opportunities. Nope. I do not see any other treasure chests. Any so far. Yes, okay, we don't need them technically, but that looks suspicious. Is that just to get back out over there, or... I don't see anything around here. And there'd be nothing I could jump up to if I imbued it with Electro, so okay, never mind. Bouncy mushrooms everywhere. I don't know why they are, but they are.
Huh? A door? Wonder where it could lead.
That doesn't look like a door, but looks like a... That looks like a portal, Paimon. What are you... That's a portal, not a door. What are you thinking, Paimon? What? Where are we?
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe? Oh, Paimon sees Debbie. She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
These alluring dreams often portray a scene from real life, which concurs with our previous findings.
Really? But what about that space we were in just now?
Maybe it was some kind of hub the dreams may be connected?
You can't mean... This is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected.
Is the Abyss or Fatui or the old, like leaders of the academia up to something again?
Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's dream, then the others beside her are most likely the people she cherishes.
Maybe parents?
Anyway, we should confirm that first, just to be sure.
Huh. How do we do that?
I have no clue.
Just leave it to me.
Tapping Nahida's elemental skill, All Schemes to Know, allows her to hear the inner thoughts of those hit by the skill. Hold Nahida's elemental skill, All Schemes to Know, to select a specific person to hear their inner thoughts. Nahida, thank you.
I see everything.
Anyone else around here? What about you? Are you dreaming? No. I didn't get to see your inner thoughts.
The coffee here still tastes the same as ever. You two have traveled all around to that. Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes. Anyway, here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Can I get my skill back?
Everyone hold hands.
Guess she's the only real one.
Huh. How could they be? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon?
We've known this for a while, Paimon, haven't we?
Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Bazuma sounds like Bumper's voice to me? Huh. Maybe.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
The Great Dendro Archon! What brings you here?
I'm sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite match up with your memories?
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro Archon. What do you mean?
Just them slowly turning their heads to look at her was so creepy for some reason.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say that it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about a cup of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
Memories? A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
Think carefully. You of all people should know what really happened to them. Are you sure that meeting here and chatting the day away like this isn't just a product of your own wishful thinking?
Yes. The reports from the Steambird were true. The ship they were on struck a reef and sank.
Ouch.
And I never heard from Basima and Gaspar again.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking about, Debbie?
I sound like that. I don't know about that, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe you're right. I do sometimes sound a little high-pitched.
Yeah, trust your memories. Nothing you see here is real.
I get it now. This is a dream, isn't it?
And Debbie too. So I sound like generic NPCs. Alright, good to know then.
But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me. Nobody else can understand me like they do. There's nothing wrong with continuing this dream. Is there?
I'm worried that if you were to continue dreaming like this, the lines between dreams and reality will gradually become too blurred for you. These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
Don't worry. I still have control. I won't let it go that far.
I don't know about that, sister.
Are you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, Whether it's just a dream or real life, you should be happy.
You can't just brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got here or where you even came from.
Don't push it, Paimon. These people are important to Debbie.
Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's alright. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here.
Wait, what?
I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Imagine Bumper voice both NPCs. No, I've never done voice acting in my life, so, yeah. That's not me.
Just as I expected. We're only on the surface of this dream. Let's go.
Where would this entrance be? Oh. Big portal. That makes sense. Let's go, Nahida. Could you stop getting stuck? Thank you. Where are we now?
Huh? What are we doing here again? Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there? Did we go up or down?
Yeah, this is like the inverse side of the place we just were.
Don't panic. This is how dreams work.
True.
We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw, Paimon might still find that a bit hard to believe.
So, what awaits us further in the dream?
I have a guess. If these dreams are connected, then there should be some sort of order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
No, enlighten me, please.
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now, and the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream!
We should hurry.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
Looks like I got some puzzles to solve.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
How about this? Aha! I was right. A smirk. And Nahida, stop getting stuck on stuff. Thank you. Battle time, perhaps? Maybe. Yup. Okay.
Solidify!
Let's light it up!
Hey!
The depth's back. Cascade.
Okay, get your butts into you. Come on, come on. Okay, there's a hole here. I guess I'll head on through. Since there aren't any other things I can doing here, it looks like. Alright. Where are we now? Wait. We just flipped upside down. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And oh, treasure chest.
Whoa. When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dangerous slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again. Here's analogy.
Come on. Nahida, can you help out, please? Why does Nahida seem like she's not doing as much as she should be? I can't leave over here, so what do I do now? Over here, I guess?
Huh? Are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
What?
That's not helping, Nahida. Paimon has no clue what's going on anymore.
Me neither. All I know is that it's crazy in the membrane around here. Insane in the membrane. Alright, I guess we put the little thing in here, the gemstone in here, and voila. Portal. Let's go. Genshin Impact be trippin'? Mm-hmm.
Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
Isn't this the one guy's, like, where he met his wife?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Didn't we warn him? Yeah, I had a feeling that bugger wouldn't listen to us.
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing for his wife.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here.
But fortunately, he already knows us from before, so hopefully we'll be able to wake him up.
Fingers crossed. Dude, where are you at? You gotta wake up.
Ilmon!
Oh, it's you. Incredible. I didn't know you would appear in my dream too.
So he knows it's a dream.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife who I mentioned before. And this is our daughter, Hydar.
Hello. It's a great honor to meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy?
Oh my gosh, no.
No, it's Paimon, not a toy! Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting.
No, it does not at all.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Ilmon, did you secretly go back to that place again on your own?
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd gone home.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Hydar could get a chance to see her mother.
Please don't tell me that you fell off the cliff.
I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Hydar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Okay, so did you actually, or are you dreaming this, that you did? And is she okay too?
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast.
And how is she dreaming this? If she's okay and whatever, and or is this a dream version of her? What is going on? I don't know.
It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now. Even if we're in a dream, it's still a blessing that we've been able to reunite in this way.
What should we do now? Should we tell him the truth?
He already knows the truth. What can we even do?
You can let me break the news. I should be the one to do it. I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something nefarious with this dream as well?
Ilmon, what's going on?
It seems the reunion of our family is destined to only be temporary.
Huh? Is Mom leaving?
Maybe. But in all likelihood, that is indeed how things will end.
Aw, poor kiddo.
Oh. No, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Haidar. Mom's not going anywhere. Please, don't cry.
Minar doesn't understand any of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth, but...
You need to tell her, because she might go walking off a cliff like you did, almost.
Never mind. It's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad, you're here to resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please, let us enjoy this moment for just a while longer.
You'll probably get that while we're trying to get to probably a deeper layer of these dreams.
Regardless of whatever caused this dream to come to pass, I feel extremely grateful to have had the chance to reunite with my family. But does this dream really have to disappear?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
Okay. I see. Please, come this way. You can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the more you want to stay.
How did you hear this?
The answer you're looking for may also be found there. Go ahead.
Thank you for helping us. And I'm truly sorry.
You're welcome. It's not like I have any say in the matter. I'm just an ordinary person after all. Who am I to interfere with the work of a god? I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Minar and Haidar know what's going on here. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we wake up.
Oh, that's so sad.
We're not doing something bad, are we, Nahida?
That depends on how you define good and bad.
This is gonna be sad, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
It's the same place again. This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together.
But they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Let's recap what we learned so far.
Right. Something seems to be off about our theory. Ilmon is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying it. Rather than dreaming on a deeper level, he almost seemed more awake.
I believe we're on the right track, but we just need another explanation. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper, it's the owner's attachment to the dreams that's getting stronger.
Oh.
But you would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
Of course not, although sometimes I almost wish I could.
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real. But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things, like sticky honey roast.
Yeah, but you think about that a lot, so I believe you.
Listen, we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should be. This also explains the insubstantiality of our dreams. No matter what they may become, we don't really care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more substantial.
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now?
Yeah, I think so too. I'm getting it.
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy?
Yeah. From the samsara.
Constructing a realistic dream consumes a similar energy.
Which means there's another dream out there that's responsible for this.
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Sub-Zero's festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Mm-hmm, most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has been turned off.
So what in the world is creating the dream then?
This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
The host has something to do with the Akasha?
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
But the people weren't even using the Akasha, so that doesn't even make sense.
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host?
I don't know, but let's keep moving.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
I want to know what in the world this mystery is. Good lord. Who's doing this? Start? Wrong button. Oh, floaty. I was wondering what it was gonna do. But it floats up to the next level, and oh gosh. Whatever this thing is. I can't remember its name, but I don't like it. It's annoying.
Be still.
Come on. There we go. Thank you very much. And through the portal. Where are we at now? Oh, Electrals.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Everyone hold hands.
Cascade.
There we go. And I guess we gotta take that and bring it back through. Okay. Thank you for the waypoints, or the pinpoints of where I need to
The water
go.
that used to be here has turned into rain.
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Ayato! I'm so sorry, Ayato. I didn't mean for that to happen. I'm so sorry, Ayato, and stop glitching out, people. My goodness, I'm gonna have to revive Ayato in a second.
We finally made it! The destination is right ahead!
Ayato, please forgive me. I'll give you some yakisoba. I'll give you some other food to regain some health as well, because I feel bad. And what in the world is in my backpack? That's new. I don't care. Whatever. Anyway, food. Food. Thank you. You like hash browns, my dude? Okay. Good lord. Yeah, Ayato died in a glitch. There was water there, yet it didn't stop me. It didn't stop me from taking damage. It should have stopped me from taking damage. Imagine Bennett was with the Traveler and Nahida and be like, get out of here. Yeah, that would be pretty bad, because just like Bennett would probably make the whole thing collapse, knowing his luck. So where are we now? Sumeru City.
Wow! A new place! Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream.
Yeah, if we've seen it before in real life.
This should be the final destination.
Huh? Really?
It's more ordinary than I imagined.
Yeah. These are just ordinary city streets.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to come here.
There are so many people here. How can we find the host?
I don't know.
Don't worry, I have a way.
Are we using your E again? E ability? I'd imagine.
I see everything.
Lisa's always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him.
Okay.
It's a bit noisy today, isn't it?
Huh? You think so? I don't feel anything out of the ordinary.
Oh, maybe you're right. It's always been quite peaceful here.
I already heard this.
Oh,
Why did he think it's noisy when there's nothing going on like she said?
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
What should I buy? Hey, tell me what you think, Shadia.
Ooh, how about this? I think it would really suit you.
Let me have a look. Oh, it looks great!
All these dreams seem really casual, just like a regular place, and oh, there they are.
Everyone hold hands.
Who doesn't want a dream to last forever?
Is he the
He's
host?
just entered the dream recently. It's definitely not him.
Okay.
However,
Yeah. Is Hadar the host?
Wow, what a beautiful place! Look, Mom! The scenery is so pretty here!
Be careful. Don't fall now.
Oh, hey. Seems we somehow managed to get here before you.
Huh? How did you beat us here? Didn't you have to go through that super crazy, confusing place?
I'm not sure what you're talking about. All we did was walk through that passageway, and here we are.
Okay, so it's different for here.
you're in a dream. The concept of fixed spaces doesn't always apply here.
Okay.
I see everything.
She's not really here.
Who doesn't want a
What?
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days.
Wait, he is from academia. Oh boy, it might be him.
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
This dude is sus.
You already know all about me. There's no need for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this. To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
Not very well.
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Wait, what? He did what now?
Given up the ability to wake up?
Oh, that sounds scary. Good lord.
Impressive. You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, this space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Yeah, because people aren't even wearing the Akasha anymore.
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
I'm sorry, what? Your entire consciousness? You're insane!
Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective dream.
No. You were motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
The lady you were talking with?
Huh? You mean the girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me.
Ah. So you're gathering others like you.
Yes. I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality. I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies.
You what?
This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality.
Okay, this is getting messed up. What in the world?
To improve my efficiency and allow myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
You already said that, Nahida.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy.
Oh my gosh, he's siphoning off of these poor, suffering people just so that he can stay alive because of his stupid decision.
That's all there really is to it. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. I'm just saving them as well as myself.
Charles Mosea is gonna be arrested after this? He can't even be arrested. He's stuck in a dream world. Well, he's literally stuck here. He's just gonna die whenever we turn off this dream.
I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, So why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't know if this really is still any good.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The Great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Dude, you know we have to stop this.
Uh-oh, now he's playing dirty.
He used the imaginary people he created to influence the real people, and he's turned the real dreamers against us.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity.
You're draining away their life force, most likely.
They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
And this is where Lumine's gonna tell her the truth. She's not cold at all. You don't know the first thing about her.
If you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold Jnana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother.
What?
You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
On a mountain all alone.
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities. They have dreams that they are still trying to achieve.
Yeah, and you can't give that up for a dream.
But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think, and even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you.
No, they got free will, that's just how it works.
It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
What? Oh.
Monsters, be careful!
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Oh, shut up, dude. We're stopping this. You know it.
Gather!
Kamisato up. Suiyu!
Hey! Make yourselves at home.
Where?
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop!
What's that? This dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now.
Oh, what in the... What? Oh, these poor people.
Oh no. Amira! 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 Amira, are you all right?
I don't feel well.
No. Please, no!
Okay, this is sad and... Okay, I think he's about to get ripped to shreds. Well, he's dead and, we gotta stop this. Or maybe not.
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
What should I do? Where did it go?
Okay, this is freaky.
Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
What in the world? Is he dead?
Stabilize!
This is freaky. This is just honestly kind of creepy.
Just shut up!
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over. But what happened just now?
He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream.
Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through.
It's like a horrible nightmare, most likely.
The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided.
They turned monstrous. Same fate as the Conria people. Yep.
Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate, and my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it.
Yep, just as I said would happen.
Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I'm wanting to say that he's only getting what he deserves, but I can't help but also feel sorry for him.
I think seeing Amira turn into a monster was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
Oh, so we actually can save him? Oh, and then he can go to jail, like you said. Good thinking, Charles.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that, it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
Shooting star?
Uh-huh.
Afer?
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Where are we heading now? Back to that club? Can we load, please? And thank you. Game, come on.
Oh, great. You're awake. Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yep.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the Academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
So, are we gonna save that dude real quick?
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but it may take some time for him to wake up after his consciousness returns to his body. We can leave the rest to the Matra.
Makes sense. I know. Can you kick his butt a little for us? We'd like that.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help you?
I would like to check the registration records of a Kashara War scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment.
And she isn't even questioning that.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Moses?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone.
Makes sense.
Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
Yes, I know. Kick his butt for us.
I see. I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, great Dendro Archon.
No problem. Alright. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I'll just teleport down. Oh, this is exactly where I just was. Never mind. Which way is it? Gosh darn it, I get lost in Sumeru so easily because of all these staircases.
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires. But dreams also have the potential to exploit people, confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you were all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard to swallow.
As I've said before, I am still learning and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions.
Yeah.
What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing, give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with.
But you can't do that.
Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all up to that. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become.
Yeah, power of positive thinking.
You are free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Good way of putting it, Nahida.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Alright, then I'll head there. Oh, you got, what you call it? You got Ningguang on Charles? Good for you. I personally am not the biggest fan of her in, like, play style sense. She can be powerful, but her normal attacks really just bother my brain. But if you enjoy her, glad that you got her.
You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life.
You've also learned a lot, Nahida.
Huh? What makes you say that?
You can really empathize. But I can't speak. You can really empathize with others now.
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job.
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart.
Me too.
You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy.
Maybe, but you're on the way there.
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Yeah, nobody's capable of having absolute empathy. You should be a little more confident in yourself.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Benuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But I have a vague feeling that this isn't true.
Are we gonna tell her?
The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore.
Did she see something in the dream too?
But when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written.
So she's kind of aware of that something had happened, but she doesn't know what it is. Interesting.
But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of that warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed me to get to where I am today.
Okay, that means Lumine, no need to tell her.
If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Great Lord Nevada has already shaped Nahida through her actions. Even if she's been forgotten, Nahida's mind and willpower are the proof that she once existed. Instead of telling her the truth, I should respect her decisions.
Hey, what's with that serious look?
Nothing.
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Nah, it's not important.
Okay. Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.
Pretty sunset. Or sunrise. Well, that is Act 1 of Nahida's quest complete. But we still got an Act 2 to do. And I will still be doing it. I just want to take maybe a snack break and, like Nahida suggested, stretch, because I got a crick in my back, apparently, from sitting, been doing shrimp sitting, you know, apparently, I think, and I didn't notice it, so, yeah, I'm gonna take, like, a few-minute break to get some water, snackies, and, to stretch out a little bit. Yeah, but I promise I'll be back as soon as possible. So, stream isn't ending. I'll just go to my my be right back thing on the screen. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute here. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, we're good. We are back. Okay, looks like the audio's good. Thank goodness. I wasn't for sure, but we're back. I got a little snack, got some water, got a delicious blueberry muffin. We are ready to go with the second of Nahida's quests. There's only 2. Don't worry, there's only 2. It's just, we're just doing in the 2 today. We've already done 1, now we're on part 2. And this is going to be fun, because it's new, and it's probably got some interesting lore in it. Because usually the second Archon quest... Second of the Archon story quests usually do have some lore bombs dropped in them. Alright, Nahida, let's get this started. Okay, where... Aha, here we go. Navigate. Okay, where is Nahida meeting up with us at? Or whatever, starting off the quest at? Oh, and it looks like Charles left. So sorry that I didn't see you saying goodbye, my dude, but if you're still here, hope you had a good time. And I'll see you another time. But okay, where? Okay, up here. Toucan.
Hey, isn't that Nahida?
Looks like it.
Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
It hasn't really been more than like a few minutes since I've seen you, but let's see. Same old, venturing stuff, helping all kinds of people, mining, fishing, genius invocation, TCG, catching crystal flies, all that good stuff.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
How about you? What are you up to now?
I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air.
Leads?
I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is.
Oh?
Why is that?
It's probably the effects of Ermin's soul.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Feel free to fill us in. Maybe we can help.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
What? What is that?
Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power.
It honestly looks like a Dendromagra, you know, the things that you give to the Statue of the Seven, but in like an earlier form? Like it's like growing practically? Like it's in an earlier stage of growth, even though that they're just pieces of like a crystal? Huh, that's interesting.
I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Okay.
It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
It's most likely something that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata left behind, but what's with her foggy memory?
Traveler, do you have any ideas?
I don't know, but it's very concerning.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again.
It's no trouble.
Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Oh. Bongo Head?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here!
What did...
I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place.
Don't worry, it might be our friend Bongo Head.
Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
It's obviously not trying to hurt anyone.
Please, don't worry. I think I understand.
You can translate mushroom speak?
Seems that it wants us to follow it.
You can understand it?
Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
Alright. I guess then we'll follow the mushroom.
Well, fungi are kinda cute, but...
Bongo Head is a really nice fungus, you know.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
Yeah, did you really forget that we got to have Bongo Head? Sorry that I wasn't able to stream that back whenever we were having stuff, but I I was having some problems with my ear canals and I couldn't wear headphones, which would not really work for streaming.
Alright, lead the way, little fungus.
But long story short, met a little mushroom-like fat guy, and he was really nice.
While others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see.
It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well.
True.
After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting.
That's not too different from how humans think sometimes.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
Is this one okay? Is it okay?
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member.
Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power.
But as I was saying before I forget, we got to meet one of those little mushrooms. We got to keep him as basically a pet that was like a Pokemon that we could battle other mushrooms with. And turns out the item that we were basically capturing with them were basically mind controlling them, and we didn't like that because as the people who came up with the thing could use it to turn them against us and attack us. So yeah, that wasn't a good thing, and so we stopped it. But Bongo Head and the other mushrooms are safe and sound, and they're with someone who's taking care of them until we can figure out a way to talk to them a little better and keep them under control.
Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
What? Well, it does kind of look a little different than the others.
Huh? An elemental life form?
Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
No. So you're saying it only looks like a fungus?
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
So this is a first even for Nahida.
Definitely a first for me.
But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power.
What?
The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
It's okay.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro. Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
Why is it talking to us?
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
It can talk?
Why do we encounter strange talking creatures so much?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
That's pretty much everyone. But unless it's a human.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal.
No, I think you're fine. You look pretty human, so other than being small and floating, so I think they'd assume you probably can talk, but there's no need to start worrying about that all of a sudden.
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
True.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
Yeah, it's extremely smart for a elemental mushroom.
You're not a fungus, are you?
I don't think it is, no.
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Aw, well, you're welcome. Glad we could help the mushroom. Well, it's not a mushroom, but whatever.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
Outer space, maybe? It's an alien?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence.
You're so cute! Oh my gosh!
My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
Oh no, the poor little bubble people. No, it was so sad. They're so cute and they're burning up. But that's obviously my brain isn't working. Conria disaster, the cataclysm.
A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
The apocalypse?
I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
Conria? The cataclysm, maybe?
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Oh, so it wasn't the cataclysm. Forbidden knowledge hurt them.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert?
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
Yeah.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten.
Oh no.
That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
Well, you forgot what you needed to do.
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
Correctamundo.
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home.
Do you need some help finding it? Because I'd like to go and find out where his planes of adorable little bubble people are.
For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can.
Maybe we can figure out some way from some clues or whatever, or maybe show the mushroom that thing you had?
Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Wait, what are you thinking that they'll do? Like, look for the place that we're looking for?
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
What?
That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah.
I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait?
Of course.
The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Okay. Well, then let's head off. Homecoming, let's go. Let's help some mushroomy people. Guess we gotta go this way. Around here, I guess?
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Are you talking about the crystal or your fuzzy memories?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different?
Is it the same with the mushroom thing?
The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
What?
There's a connection between the crystal and the fungus.
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
True, that would.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah, I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
Well, it's obviously in the desert, but we'll just have to continue investigating.
Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
I'll follow you in a second. I just want to get this. Okay, there we go. Now I'll follow you. Cute little
The
mushroom.
road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
What?
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road. Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Do I have to protect it? Okay, stay back. What am I gonna call you? You're not Bongo Head. So what should I call it?
Be still.
I'm gonna call it... Bongo...
Let's light it up!
Bongo Poster? Like an imposter, but Bongo Head?
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
Yeah, it's crazy. Shapeshifter.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon.
What?
Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
Huh. Interesting.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Why do I feel like that's foreboding for the end of this journey?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen.
Maybe a 7-year journey, perhaps?
Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida. Paimon gets it now.
Seems like it's pretty good at coming up with metaphors as well, just like you.
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
Nahida and the mushroom are quite similar. Or Bongo Poster. I don't know.
How much farther is it?
I don't know what I'm gonna call it.
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh no, Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who will carry who later. We have monsters.
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Aww.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes. One was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
What's its name?
Oh, the name must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
Very true.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
Aww. Don't worry, you can try and remember it on the way.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland.
We'll help you figure it out, just like everything else. Maybe...
Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Maybe we could name you after something from around here. And then your son as well? So you have similar names, in a way? You know, have similar name theming? Oh no. We're going in one of these zones.
It's the Withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Paimon doesn't understand.
I don't either.
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the Withering.
Ah, that's kind of freaky.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the Withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering.
Yeah, we knew that.
But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared.
Okay, I've been questioning that for a while, why all those puzzles why they left all the puzzles there, you know, of the Withering puzzles around, even though forbidden knowledge is gone, which was the cause of it, so why was it still there? That explains it.
They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering, but what a sad and pitiful end.
Yeah.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life.
That's sad.
They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
Aw, that's sweet.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
Oh, I didn't think about that.
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
Aw.
I understand. Just leave it to us.
I got this. This is a product of forbidden knowledge, after all, and I've dealt with that plenty of times.
So you're worried about me? It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
If you say so.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right?
Yes, Paimon.
Then let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times already.
I said that already, Paimon. Okay. Let's start this thing up so we can get rid of our poison crud app.
Solidify!
Okay, where's the next one? Over here. Okay. Oh, come on, really? These enemies are being a pain in the butt. Wait, no, wrong thing. Okay, fine. We're taking down the enemies, I guess. Because they're causing problems.
I see everything.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we just need to clear one more. There it is. Oh, come on. I actually need to grab another one of these stupid things. I love when that happens.
Gather.
Okay, let's take this bad boy down.
Booba, get them!
Be still.
Can I look at the characters in my party? Yeah, what in the world, like, weapon? She's got her fully ranked up regular weapon. And pretty close to full all that stuff. And she's got tier 3 Constellation. Good lord, and she's kind of actually feels weak for some reason. I don't know if I'm just not using her properly, maybe? Could be.
Share my knowledge! Let's light it up!
Okay, let's take that out. There we go.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
Aww.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Me too.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier.
Yeah.
But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on. I think I got something.
Oh?
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
So there's another one of them.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Let's go, let's go. Where are we heading? Wow, we're going far and wide. But do anything to save a buddy. A buddy of our Miss Bongo Poster. I don't know what we're gonna call it.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
If we startle them, we won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
What?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Maybe, I don't know.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it.
Or maybe you could just mind control this little buddy, since you can do that with the Akasha technically, but well, wait, we would need an Akasha on it, never mind.
You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
Alright. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Let's see how this goes.
Wow, you really turned into a fungus.
So how does it feel? How do you like it?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Sure.
Oh, how do we do that?
Oh yeah, good point.
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
Alright, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
Alright, go time. What's happening? I'm not doing anything.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around.
Uh-oh. Okay, didn't notice her. Good.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Okay.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Okay, so I need to go up here and use my elemental sight to figure out which one is passed out. That one!
So this is the one. Understood.
Time to save him, Nahida.
Nahida, what's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that.
Are you okay?
I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are
guys. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember.
Good.
Really? That's great! Home, Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
What?
I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power.
Apep. Okay, so that's the name of this dragon.
But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
What?
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains, water, trees.
So you like a symbiotic relationship where you lived inside a dragon? Okay, interesting.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
So you were supposed to grow into something bigger and better that isn't a mushroom? So what was that going to be? I want to know.
Paimon's still confused.
Is it like Dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes?
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated...
That it's either in a really bad state, one way or another.
And a big void will also form inside the dragon!
Oh.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, Apep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So saving the Dendro Dragon is the important thing you needed to do?
Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow.
Oh no.
Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Oh, that is not good. Take a breath, Nahida, please. We can figure this out.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is.
It's so funny, honey. This original one has a nice, rounded answer, but the other one is just like, no.
I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Yeah. Is it a friend or is it another one? Oh, they brought food.
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home. Leave. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry.
Aww.
If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Sure.
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well. Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Okay.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Yep. Can do. You guys are cute. I won't take your food. Adorable. I like the little mushroom buddies. They're so cute. I won't take your food. Don't worry. I would never dream of it. You guys have lunch. Enjoy yourselves while I go on an adventure to get you guys some food planted. And then take care of the other thing. Oh, there's a little farmland here. I guess this is where we need to plant. Plant the seed. The elemental life form known as the floating animal fungus gave you these seeds. Plant them in a field to grow food that the fungi enjoy eating. But will there be any fungi who remember how to till the fields in the future? Hopefully. Okay. Water the farmland. Oh, do I need to get out of...
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life!
Where would that be? Over here? Invading plants. Oh, up here. Oh, sweet flower. Oh, wait, no.
It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
Yeah. I wasn't thinking, I was just like thinking, what are plants ant monsters are there other than the mushrooms? They wouldn't want to get rid of their own kind, so what in the world is going on here?
Be still.
But that makes sense.
Whew. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Nahida, are you feeling any better now?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Yeah, we've not heard anything about this Apep until now.
Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Tevat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, The lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand.
Celestial nail.
In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, a pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
A pep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods.
Does that include you?
However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
I thought the gods and the dragons were on good terms.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found. As far as I know, a pep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why a pep was contaminated.
Maybe.
I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Most likely, yeah. Okay, time to run back to the mushroom, see if they enjoyed their little lunchy lunch. And no, you little kiddos don't have to get any food for me. I'll be good. I already got a blueberry muffin, so I am not hungry.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy.
Aw.
You really like them, don't you? Family. Like. Do you not like your family?
Aw, no,
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species. Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family.
Good point. Found family is definitely a thing that is important.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Even if you have regular, okay family, found family is still important. Found family includes friends.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters.
Yeah.
You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important.
Mm-hmm.
These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
What if my looks changed?
It wouldn't matter. Paimon would still be able to recognize you right away.
Oh? Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a pet may be in danger.
Well, why don't we just go see it and maybe try and shove it into its face or something? I don't know. That's how usually these things work.
Sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it.
Oh? I don't know what that would even mean, but alright.
The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form?
Oh boy.
I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Okay. Wait, what? I gotta do a quest before... gotta find perils in the dark, because apparently things aren't working. Where's perils in the dark? Or wait, I can do it? Or no, okay, is there a waypoint? In the chasm? Okay, yeah, then why did it say that I can't do something? Well, cross my fingers that it does still work, because that would be annoying if I had to run off and do something else. I hate that stupid feature in Genshin that you can't have certain quests in certain times and whatever, going at the same time. Because we pro-ELO'd in our assets because we're dum-dums. I really wish they'd fix that.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
Yeah.
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here.
The Celestial Nail, perhaps?
I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Teyvat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Teyvat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
Wait, you mean the oozing filth?
Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water's surface.
Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Alright. Well, let's go then, I guess. This should be interesting. Or maybe I should teleport up to that point here. Might make it a little easier. Yeah, that's definitely make it easier. Lizard. I will take that, thank you very much. Will I have to get out my crystal thingy? Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, looks like it.
It's over there!
Backpack. There we go. Tombstone.
Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion.
Okay, we need to do this quickly.
Nice and spicy. Eat this! Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
What in the...
That light!
Wait. Something dark is coming out. Something's not right!
Everyone back up.
What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions we need to ask.
I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
Wait, don't do it. This is definitely connected to forbidden knowledge.
But this is our only chance.
I said no, and I mean it, Nahida. We can't lose you. We can't go through it again.
Traveler!
I'm sorry, I got a little anxious.
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way.
What about the crystal?
Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power, but...
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Well, how can it get much worse?
Don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives. Important.
This little guy gets it.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
It's okay. There's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it.
Oh, sure.
I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
I do, so sure thing.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Lord of Dendro, and you others, how long have I been waiting here?
Those little guys are kind of cute.
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end?
Yep, it does.
Wait, did you get smaller again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of.
Oh?
You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here.
Oh, that's so cool. And he's so cute, this little guy.
To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro.
What?
But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
No.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro dragon's heart of Oasis operates.
What?
The Dendro dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its heart of Oasis using the fire seed, then the Dendro dragon will begin to recover.
Oh, that would be good.
And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
Yeah, I thought that's probably what it was for in the first place, to heal these little buggers.
What? You used the fire seed to save me?
Mm-hmm. Why? What's wrong?
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know.
What?
The fire seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Alright.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the fire seed can also resonate with the heart of Oasis.
Okay.
In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the fire seed.
Oh, that's handy.
But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Aww.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured.
Oh no!
It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Okay. He will return home.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Aww.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
This is so wholesome, I love it. And kinda sad.
Let's go!
Home.
Are you worried, Nahida? We can do this. Fingers crossed if that warning that popped up about the quests that need to be done doesn't affect us at some point. I don't even know what it said, but that's okay. I'll find out in editing.
It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
Alright. Wait, it's this way? I would have thought it would have been in the new area, but I guess not.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us.
Dang it, I want to meet.
It has already noticed our presence.
This isn't the Epep, this is the Wayne lair, isn't it?
keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there!
What is that? That was giant.
We found it. A pep, the Dendro Dragon.
That thing is giant.
Paimon knew it would be big, but not that big.
Good lord.
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain.
Nope.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Oh, we'll be fine.
A pep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know is time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Amun? Who's that?
You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go. For only a moment. Foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
Yeah, the truth is that this place is gonna fall apart if we don't do something about this with you.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming.
Ah, what is that? Paimon's never seen that before.
What the heck are those things?
It's our family.
What?
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature say.
True.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Alright, good to know.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
They're kind of cool looking, but kind of creepy.
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
Please? They're not responding.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
Aww.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this later. Let's deal with them first.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Look, I'll be as gentle as I can with a sword, okay?
Gather!
Boba, get them! Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
They want
to go home.
Aww.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the Fire Seed or a Pep's Heart of Oasis can save them.
Well, then let's get a Pep fixed, and then we can send them back in, and they'll be okay, right?
But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Well, what did I say? Use it on a Pep, and then it'll fix and go. They can go back inside, and it'll fix them. Correct?
Correct. We cannot use the Fire Seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us. This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
But if it broke, we're dooming the entire world for a few little things. Again, the other thing could just... Come on. If we fix APEP, they're fixed.
Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
For the end of the world, possibly?
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Okay, fine. You go for it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to a Pep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
True.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Oh, this is sweet.
Yes!
Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Whoa! It got bigger!
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited.
It evolved!
To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
I guess the crystal's okay. Okay, I guess it's down here somewhere. I was honestly sure about the boss for this chapter, since every second Archon story quest has a boss. I was assuming it would be an area I found in the new updated desert region, but I guess not. Hold on guys, 1 second. I'll be walking around while I'm closing my blinds, because light is hurting my eyes.
Yeah!
There we go, afternoon sun is no longer bothering me. Okay, can you just not bother me? Thank you, 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 goodbye, thank you. Thank you, goodbye, 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 goodbye. Oh, this is cool down here. What? Whoa.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
I don't think we can go any further.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all.
I'll see what I can do. A I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
We'll find out in a second.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
Aww.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
I don't think it's gonna work. Still no good. Hurry, grab onto me!
Please keep everyone safe. And send us to the homeland.
Are we going inside it?
Nahida, where are we?
And where am I? Why am I not here?
Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd she go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover.
Yeah, I can fend for myself.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around. Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
What about the other mushrooms? I just want to check. Nope, I can't. What in the world is this place? Where are we?
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it. We still need to find the traveler.
All right, hang on.
Oh no.
Wait! The fire seed! What happened?
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
It's impossible to save a pep.
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh, do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
How are we gonna do this?
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus.
So you can create another one?
So all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
You're gonna become the fire seed?
Wait, what?
Yes. It'll It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
Okay.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born.
Oh, that's not good.
I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth.
But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
And we need a Dendro Archon.
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that the Pep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
Not time for metaphors, Nahida. We just... I don't want to lose you.
No. Please, no, Nahida. The fire seed shattered, and Nahida's,
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro.
Is she gonna sacrifice
We've
herself?
all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true.
She transformed.
Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy.
Samsara.
In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home. Lord of Dendro should also go home.
What?
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Did we save it? What? What the? Warden of the last oasis, the heck are you?
Imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
Okay,
Because
looks
you're
like I
carrying
gotta
everyone's hopes
kick
and
some butt.
Yes. We can go home.
Aw, we'll save you, little buddies. Oh, come on, can you get back up here?
Mind the damage.
Oh, we need to heal. Ah!
Gather.
Let's line it up. Lula, get them.
Come on. Okay. Up. Next phase, I guess. Defeat monsters to complete the revitalization process.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye. We
world.
I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Come on. You need to press protect whatever that thing is. Aito, please do not die, whatever you do.
Stabilize.
Make yourselves at home.
Attempt back.
Get away from that, please. Okay, Aito, get some healing if you can. Thank you. Okay, good. Oh? What's happening? What in the... Disappearing? Is it fixing itself? Are we good now? Or maybe not. Third phase.
Solidify.
I learned a wonderful word. It's more, which means right. It will be your name forever.
Aww. We found out what she named her son. It was Light. Oh my god.
I have failed you.
Benny! Not the time to go down. Okay, let's heal some people up real quick. Good lord. Wait, what? No, I wanted to use this. Thank you. Here we go, that should be good for now. There we go.
Mind the danger. Stabilize. Escape.
Come on. Dang, I can get through this thing quick and easy.
Hey! Can you hear Paimon? Say something! You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? And let us know that you're alright.
I know you're sad, Paimon, but they're not there anymore.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power, just as they did. They will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same.
Yeah, I get where Paimon's coming from.
Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
Well, you have had part of you literally ripped out of you, so getting to be whole again would make you feel quite peaceful and happy.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you.
Alright, sounds like you're still salty.
When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Yeah, I'm not upset about having to come back and fight you every week.
Sheesh, who can put up with you?
I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Oh.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse.
I'm sorry if I've not been talking as much as in the first half, but I'm just trying to keep all this in because it's so lore heavy, my goodness.
In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
Well, there's other dragons, like there's Devalin still around, still kicking.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition.
Oh?
The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me.
Okay then.
At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony.
Maybe Urabashi is counted as one of the dragons.
But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. Even to this day, I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power.
Yeesh.
However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believed that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan.
Really? Am I missing something?
Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Well, you gonna spit us out now?
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too.
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Yeah, seems like it.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick.
Nope.
Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy occasion, but seems to have lost some of its meaning.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland.
Well, they might get a chance to fully grow this time around.
Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh no, I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look! Huh. How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to tell it that its mom is dead. Oh goodness, or that is sad. So I want to see what happens if I go into here. Can I go into here? Is something following me? Nope, I cannot go any further. So where in the world is the boss? The boss domain. Is that it? No? Seriously, where in the world is the boss domain gonna be? That it? No? Any of you guys know where the boss domain is gonna be for the weekly boss? Is it not gonna show up until after the quest, or what? I guess I'll see. Now I gotta find the mushrooms and tell them the sad news. If you need a hug, little mushroom buddies, after I tell you this news, I'd be happy to give it to you, cause goodness, this gotta be a lot to absorb for little mushroom buddies. Little mushroom buddies, need to talk.
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time?
Wow.
We're back.
I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world.
Yeah.
It said that Newer is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it? Wow. This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again, someday.
And there's the toucan once again, just what we started the quest with. Is that the end? Guess it is. Children, would you like to talk? No? Well, thank you, Nar, for letting me get to meet you. I hope you do get to meet your mama once again someday. But seriously, where is that boss? I would have thought it was like here. Like, I don't... Where is the domain? Because isn't that a weekly boss? Oh, here it is. Okay. It's right here. Can I teleport to it? Or... I can teleport to it later and check it out. But
I have to stifle a smile every time I remember the look on my retainers' faces.
I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever, boy. I guess since it's the end of the stream and I've done what I've wanted to do, I guess it's time to pull for Nahida. Lau, I'm sorry that you couldn't be here for this, but let's see what I can do here. I'm doing this for you, bud. Because you think I really need Nahida, and I probably do. As well as I honestly kind of want her. He's got quite grown on me over the quest. I really do find her fun to play as, and It may take a while for me to build her, but that's okay. So let's try wishing for her. See what we get. I think I've got... Sorry, I already know now that I think about it. I've got 35 pity, and I have a guarantee. So let's see how quickly we can get her. No matter what, I'm guaranteed to get her, but let's see. Purple, okay. Anything good? Anything good over here? Layla! Okay, not that I really use you, but that's okay. I honestly am probably not going to use any of the 4-star characters. Nope, nope. Oh, 5-star yet, so... that would mean we are on 35 pity. Okay, Cookie. Rust, not that I care about it. Alright. Let's see. Not golden yet. So we're on 65 pity. We'll probably get her next pull. Layla. Okay. Next pull, come on. No? 75 pity, and I still don't have her. Huh. That's crazy. Alright. Guess we're going hard into pity. There we go. We got her. There she is. Let's see if we got anything else good somehow. Got a Layla and a Favonius Lance, so 2 4-stars. We have Nahida now. Took a lot of Primo Gems, but I can probably get a decent amount back before Baiju's banner starts up. After all, I am going to be running around getting a bunch of chests soon. But if I look at my shop, how many more of the things can I get? 2 Intertwined Fates. That's okay. I think I have a decent chance of getting Baiju, even with what I have now. I'm over halfway to a 5-star. Doesn't mean I got guarantee, but hey, who knows? I could get him still. And plus, even if I don't, I've heard Kazuha's coming next patch, so honestly, it'd probably be better to get him than Baiju, because Baiju looks like, honestly, his stats are good. I really want Baiju, but still, it's just like, I'm starting to be like, I want Baiju just because he's cool, but at the same time, it's just like, dude, could you at least be a little more powerful, please, you know? But either way, I think that's going to end off our stream here. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, hitting the little bell to get notifications whenever I upload a new video or do a live stream. And make sure to set it up to get notifications, you know. Oh, because apparently it doesn't do that anymore as far as I'm aware, unless you specify it to do that. And as well, check out my Twitter and the tweets I do. I do tweets saying that I'm doing a live stream this day, this time, this what it's going to be, what we're going to be doing, and as well as saying that we're doing a live stream right now, so go check it out, as well as just I've uploaded a video posts, or saying that, hey, this is what I'm thinking about, maybe some art stuff, whatever, etc., random stuff. But hopefully I will see you guys in whatever I'm doing next. But until then, this is Bumper signing off.